Hello, Slayers. What's up? It is your girl, Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, weekdays at 12:30 p.m. right here on YouTube at Swagslayer Fashion and streamed to Facebook at Swagslayer with my lovely co-host, Rhonda from the Pink Diva Studios. Do not forget to be following her on Instagram and watch her show on Wednesday on Instagram called Brunch with Diva at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is tomorrow. And then every other Wednesday, so not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, Hump Day Happy Hour on her YouTube channel, The Pink Diva Studios, at some time that I can never remember.
4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern.
5:30 Eastern. Yes, so make sure you are doing that. Make sure you're locked in and tuned in. Do not forget to slay that subscription button right underneath this video and hit that thumbs up and share this video with one friend to give them a laugh and some information, because that's what we do here on the Swagslayer Talk. We laugh, giggle, and talk about ways to make more money, grow our money, and to work a little bit less while we do that. What is up, Brittany? Thank you so much for joining us this morning / afternoon, depends on where you are in the world. So today we don't have a formal topic. Yesterday, we talked about Poshmark discounted shipping, gave out some good tips for that. If you missed that video, definitely watch the replay. I need to change the title. I just remember, but it will say Poshmark discounted shipping when I get around to doing it, because Amazon is kicking my butt with all the stuff that I have to do for Amazon, but brings in way more money than any of the rest of my platforms. So I'm just trying to find a way to sustain that, which I think I have, but at the same point, I'm extra. I mean, y'all see me. We've met, right? So I am like, oh my God, I don't think I have it. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, wait, am I doing it right? Wait. And everyone around me is like, take a seat. You're doing fabulous. Just breathe. And I'm just like, but I don't have time to breathe.
Just take a breath, honey.
Exactly. So I was almost late coming to the show. Thank goodness my co-host Rhonda called me, because I was on another web browser trying to figure out some stuff for Amazon to make sure I'm good. I have a shipment to put off.
Looking like
just waiting on me.
Just waiting. I done checked emails. I done talked to 2 people.
Like, let's see Tiana, where she at?
I got some things done at least, but I was like, now wait, it's getting too close to time. Where is she at?
It was like 4 minutes before we're supposed to start. And I was on another website, like I said, doing Amazon research, which I did go to a webinar yesterday on Amazon.
How was that?
I'm more confused than I was before I went to the webinar. So I'm going to do some more reading, because I'm like, what? So the lady presented well, but it wasn't cohesive. It didn't go together. She didn't answer like the pertinent questions that sellers would need to know about the new feature. I was like, this is just a presentation on the feature. I already know how the feature works. I need to know how can I use the feature, ma'am. But whatever.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, you need some clarification.
Yes. And it's such a new feature that I don't even know who to ask, because the feature's brand new. So I don't even know who I would go to. Also, Slayers, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is this a feature? Is it is it top secret? I mean, what is it supposed to do?
I'm not talking about it, but
okay, that's all I needed to know right there.
I mean, I can answer general questions about it, because of course, you know, the first rule of Fight Club.
Because I don't know.
It's not know what I can ask. Fight Club. I know, like, what do I ask you? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Right.
And the only reason I'm not talking about it is because I don't know how to use it yet, and because it's kind of like your product. You don't want everybody to flock to it before you get the full advantage of it. I mean, you don't ever want nobody to flock to your product, but you at least want to get the full advantage of it before other people start to jump on. So if you stay ahead of the curve. Yeah.
I get that, because I think that you had explained that before, that, you know, that once you get a particular product, that you just kind of keep it under wraps.
Yeah. First rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. So that's what we do in these Amazon streets.
In the Amazon
streets, which is so crazy, because you know, I'm so used to, especially coming here, I talk everything Poshmark. I tell you what I sell, what size, what it looks like. I mean, I'm not going to tell you where I got it from, because, you know, other people live somewhere in the world and can get it too from that same place. But it's like my little honey holes. I can't, Winnie the Pooh ain't telling you where his honey is. Hello. So, but other than that, we talk about everything on Amazon. We don't talk about nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. I can't say that either. Don't post that picture. Okay. Got you. So,
How about don't post that picture?
right. Exactly. What's up, C? How are you doing today?
Hey, C.
So, yeah, that's really all I have going on. I will be on Brittany's show tonight at, I think it's, don't let me lie. Let me look it up. So Brittany's show is tonight on Brittany All Bossed Up on YouTube. And if you give me a second, I will tell you the time, because the times in my head are not always correct.
Hey, Brittany.
Oh, wait.
Brittany probably could tell you quicker.
Yeah, Brittany, type it in the chat, girl. Because I was like, I thought I was tagged in this. I don't know where. I was just looking at it this morning. But now I don't see it. And now I'm distracted by everything else on Instagram. Okay, stop.
What show is it?
Hold on. She posted it in the group. Let me find. Okay, here it is. So it is tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be myself, the Swagslayer, Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up, C from It's Bossy, and then Liz. I don't know Liz's name, y'all. Sorry. I posted it in my stories, though, with her hashtag. I mean, not her hashtag, but her Instagram name. But we'll all be on Brittany All Bossed Up YouTube channel. So that's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time this evening. Her name is, I guess it's, I don't know. It's spelled Realizeu. I don't know how they pronounce that, but that's what it is. So, so we already went over Rhonda's show on Instagram today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brittany's show that I'll be on tonight. And then is there anybody else having a show this week that I don't know about? If you are, please type it in the chat. Don't forget that Thursday we're doing a Jomar unboxing right here on the Swagslayer Fashion YouTube channel at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll be featuring Libby from Consignment Chats. Her name on YouTube and Instagram is Consignment Chats. Her name is Libby, and it'll be at 12:30 p.m. on Friday. We're just going to chat about her, how she became a consigner, how long she's been consigning, all that fun stuff, and then kind of what they talk about on her YouTube channel, because it's a little panel. Excuse me. It's a panel of them on her Consignment Chats channel where they talk all things reselling and consignment. So definitely make sure you're here for that on Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How is your week going, Rhonda? I know you have inventory coming in. You've been photographing. Did you figure out the videos for Poshmark yesterday?
No, I did not do that, darling, because I got so wrapped up in doing all this inventory. And the one thing that I will share this with you guys, the one thing I despise is photographing black.
Oh, yeah.
And I must have photographed these biker shorts 15 gazillion times. And no matter what I did, they just, at one point, they just never looked black. But when I photographed them in a different way, like I folded them over to show the pocket, I folded them again to show just the tag. I, did a couple. Now, those pictures, they came out perfect. But that first picture, girl, I just got so tired. I was like, you know what? This may call for a filter on Poshmark.
Yes.
And then that didn't even get it deep enough. Mm-hmm. So I had to put in my description about the lighting and, things like that. But then, of course, if they're smart buyers, they will go over to the other pictures to see, that they are black. But that first picture, I was just so I despise. I don't want to use hate. I despise shooting black. But today is a new day. I'm going to do some listing. I have a really cute dress that I do want to, show off. So that might be the video that I do. I have to check out. I don't know even how long they last.
Somebody said, okay, so Terry did one that was 15 seconds. Right. And so she messaged that she thinks it's 15 seconds, I guess. So I thought it was like 20 seconds or 30 seconds. But again, I haven't made one for Poshmark. And I don't know if I will because my relisting is going to kill me because it's not going to save the photo until LISTPERFECTLY gets it together. which the feature is so new. So I'm sure List Perfectly is going to get it together. It's just going to take them a minute because they just found out about the feature when we found out. So if you do need a cross listing software, List Perfectly uses all 9 platforms, Poshmark, Tracy, eBay, Grail, all 9 of them. And the promo code is Swagslayer for 30% off your first month. It's SWAGSLAYER for 30% off your first month. If you don't have all those platforms, I don't know what platforms Vendu does, but Rhonda has a promo code for Vendu, which is Pink Diva.
Right. You know, I sad to say, send me the picture and I'll fix it. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Hunty. Because baby, your sister over here was done. I mean, absolutely done. But I actually did get everything photographed, and I had this really cute boho shirt. It was really cute. These little frilly things on the arm. I was so excited to post it. So, I don't know what drew my eye to this, but while I was looking at it, I was like, "Oh my God!" Now it's got a little tear, where the little seam is coming apart on one of the ruffles, and I'm like, I don't even know if it's salvageable. I don't think it is. So now it's just gone. But I could maybe take it to a tailor. Shouldn't cost me that much to, see if they could, stitch it up in a fancy kind of way that I don't know how to do.
Right.
But it's so cute. And I was like, oh my God. So since it was free, I mean, if it doesn't cost me any more than, $6, $7, I'll go ahead and get it repaired so I can post it. But yes, honey, I got everything posted. Now, the trouble is, where shall I put all this inventory?
Did you not get your shelves yet? Because I know you were getting shelves.
Well, I was waiting actually for Brianna to come over.
Okay.
So that I'm just going to have someone go pick them and bring them. But once she comes over, honey, we're in it to win it. It's going to be a full force 3 days.
Yes, that is so exciting. Yeah. I need to get my stuff together.
Anything to get this inventory in check. Because why? Because I'm tired of looking for stuff, and I'm tired of not being able to find stuff. And I know that once I attack this storage over there, I know that I'm going to find every item that I couldn't find.
Of course. That's how it works.
Oh,
that's how it works.
It's insane.
Right now, my place is crazy because I'm the one who's all organized. But right now, like my off-site space is fully organized. I can pull all my inventory, no problem. My on-site space, I'm so glad y'all can't see it because it's a disaster. No. let me try to explain it to you. So I sit here in this space against the wall on purpose because I know my office space over there at some point is always going to be a disaster. So right now, I have so much inventory that I haven't done anything with that I'm supposed to photograph and put up, that there's a wall here to my right. All in front of that wall are bags of inventory. All across here are bags of inventory. All up to the other side of my desk are inventory. So I literally can only get in and out of the door and come to my desk. So then on the tables, because I have 2 tables where I photograph my shoes and I pack like my shipping station, I have boxes of shoes covering an entire table that need to be listed. And then I ran out of room in my shipping closet for boxes because now I need special. They're not special. I just need brown boxes for Amazon. So my USPS boxes are all stacked out here because they won't fit in my shipping closet. It's a mess, but I plan to get it together because my daughter will be in here during school after spring break. So I can keep an eye on her because when she's in her room, she doesn't always get stuff done because no one's watching her. She's 11. She's like, well, ain't nobody paying attention. What do I need to do it for? So if I was 11, I'd be doing the same thing. So Brittany says she's hiring her mom to come help her list starting next week. I wish. I tried to hire my sister for that, and she just was like, do I have to come here? I'm like, do you want to get paid? So you're so lucky, Brittany. I wish I had somebody, because my husband used to help me. Like I'd photograph, he'd create a listing, or he'd photograph, I create a listing, because it goes so fast because our things they sync up. Our devices sync. So as soon as he takes a picture, I already have it and I can do it. So whoever was photographing would like photograph 3 or 4 items, and then the other person will come in and start the listing process. That way you just boom, 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 and knock them out. But I haven't done that in a while with him, and he's been really busy. What's up, Ashley? So I don't know. C said we're 20. Lord have mercy. We got to get it together, C. I need my space to be open. Plus, I need one more shelf for my off-site location, which are like $50 a shelf, which doesn't bother me because I love these shelves. No tools required. They're like Legos. It's snap, 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 done. So, what's up, Christy? Glad that you can make it today.
When you talk about it, it's like Legos. Snap, snap, snap. I love me some good old Legos, though, by the way.
Yes.
But yeah, I you know, and that's the thing about mine. I just don't have the space in my place to just house all that. I mean, the way it is now, it's in like my entry closet. Right. And you know, all that tote that barge, lift that bale that I have to do when I have to go and find something is just, you know, that's how I ended up with tendonitis. It was just too much, you know. So I'm hoping that, you know, to just walk a few steps over to my storage unit and have everything just pulled out. I'm going to sit, I'm going to go through it. We're going to throw stuff away. We're going to compile things. And honey, up go those shelves and my banker boxes. We're going to be organized around this joint because I cannot stand it. I cannot. It's just crazy. Yes. You know, and it's not productive. And when I say that, it's just not productive because if I have to spend my time searching for inventory, then I'm losing time that I could be dedicated, you know, committing to doing something else that's making me money.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so, well, I wish, child. I mean, if I just had a place right now, I've done the thing that I didn't want to do, and all my inventory boxes are along the wall in my bedroom.
Oh.
And, you know, I said once I moved from, you know, where I was not going to be surrounded by inventory again. And here I go because I can't have it in my living room. You know?
And that makes sense.
I can't have it in my living room. I can't line it up the walls in my hallway. So I was like, you know,
let me please don't do that.
You know, I have enough stuff in my, I have 2 boxes of inventory in my closet. A couple of things I'm going to send to Christy. Because I've got a couple of, you know, beaded gowns. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, honey, you sell those because I know I just said, So I'm going to send those to her. But I still have stuff that I really want to get rid of. But I've come up with a great system. So I'm anxious to put it in place because the key to reselling, one of the keys to reselling is have your inventory in check.
Yeah, organization. Like I learned that early on because
got to be organized.
I would spend so much time looking for an item, and I said, this has got to stop. So of course I label all my stuff. I put it on the shelves where it goes. I put it in the listing, like where it's listed. I mean, not where it's listed, where it's located. And then I just go from there. Ashley still says she's listing, but she is the host of the 1,000 listing challenge. So yes, of course she is the listing.
I hated her to say it. 1,000 listing counts. Well, the month we are in the middle of the month. So how's that going for you, Ashley?
Yes, tell us your progress, Ashley, on the 1,000 listing challenge. You know what I noticed when I don't get enough rest, or I'm talking a lot, which is really only on the show because I try not to talk any other time. My throat, like, I don't know, it gets weird. But yeah, I think we're all trying to stay organized. Like once we get organized, Ashley. So I totally understand that because once you get organized, it's so much easier to stay that way. I'm looking at my office and I'm still like, how did this happen? Like, I'm like, how did I get this much stuff? Because I stopped sourcing, except for the most part, like when they had a sneaker sale, I did go sourcing then. And then when they had that other sale, which was buy one, get one free. But other than that, I have not been sourcing, and I have been selling a crazy ton of stuff. I just probably have more stuff than I realized. So it's just more and more to list.
Well, and I think that, you know, we just say that we're not going to do these things. And then, you know, a good opportunity falls in our lap, and there we go. I mean, how can you say no?
Right.
So, you know, I just think that that's just one of the that's the way reselling goes, child.
It is. And that's why I'm also revamping my closet per se, where I'm moving more into just sneakers, t-shirts, jewelry, just straight streetwear. Like I have dresses on there now. I did change my sale yesterday to the 3 for $20 with discounted shipping. So we'll see how that goes. I have 6 really good offers out right now, but they were like in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. So then I sent the offer. So they're probably sleeping if they was up at the time that they put the stuff in their bundle. So we'll see. But I am trying to move all my dresses out. I just want to get rid of them. My other dresses are 2 for $40, whether they're newer tags or whatever, just because I want to get rid of them. And then of course, if somebody bundles them, I'm still going to give a shipping discount. Ashley says it's going for the 1,000 listing challenge. She hasn't got there yet. And she says she's working on all 3 platforms. So Ashley, wait, are you trying to have 1,000 active listings on 3 platforms? So technically 3,000 active listings, even though it's just 1,000 items? It was
just all together.
Me too. And she says she wants to turn her bedroom into her office and picture room. Yeah, my office it's not my bedroom, but I photograph in here, I ship in here, I do this in here. My desk is here. All that stuff is in this one room. Of course, I share my bedroom with my husband. He is not allowing anything, and I don't blame him, in our bedroom that pertains to work. So
yeah, that's just too much. And it becomes too overwhelming. I mean, I did that for the entire time I lived with my friends. Of course, I had inventory on this side, and I had a wall over here. There was my picture wall, had a desk here, and inventory there. I mean, I was just surrounded constantly by inventory. And when I go in my bedroom, that's my peace and solitude.
Yeah.
So I want to keep it that way, because every time I walk in my bedroom now, I look there and I'm like, ugh, inventory. So one day I had to move Lola in there because I was cleaning it. And then when I finished, I forgot about her. And I walked in there and I was like, oh, man, what are you doing in here, Lola? Get out. But,
that's hilarious.
She just got all comfortable and stuff. I'm like, oh, no. Girl, speaking of Lola, hey, if y'all don't know, Lola is my dress form. I guess she had an attitude yesterday because I went to put a top on her because I had done like 4 tops. So I went to put the first top on her, and this little thing fell off. And I was like, oh, what's going on? So I picked it up, went ahead. So the next thing I knew, Lola, the leg, I went to move her and the legs fell off.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, so this is what we doing today, Lola? You got an attitude?
She said, you ain't used me in a while. Now you want to use me?
She said, now you want to work me to death. Yeah. And I was just like, okay. I was just like, Lola, look, I had time. So I had to stop, fix her, make her feel like, oh, you're special, Lola. Okay, it's all right, girl. Come on, let's get this done. Yes. Girl, I'm not having that mess out of you today, Lola. But I mean, completely fell apart. I was like, what is the heezy is going on?
That is hilarious.
But I got her right on together, girl. She'll be all right today.
Ashley, first of all, Ashley said she's only doing 1,000 listings all together. So, okay,
good.
And then she said
wanted to do 3,000 listings. That's your business. But I was just curious, honey. I was like, you're going to be a listing. You're going to be a listing.
I hope you have a listing service if you're doing it like that, because I went from 1,000 to 650. I kind of like that better. But she was saying she is overindulged in Flyp, but one client keeps sending her applications. So she has to sell 8 more items to get more applications. Well, apparently they like what you're doing, Ashley.
Yes. So I'm not bad. Girl, you must be doing something right.
Right.
I'm anxious.
I told y'all that I know someone, I'm not gonna call nobody's names, who sent their items to Flyp, and then they sent their stuff to several pro sellers. One pro seller said they sold their stuff for $2. So they just put $2 in. So that the person's getting $1.60, but they sent brand new items, brand new sneakers, brand new free people, brand new like all the stuff had tags, and it was all like mid to higher brands. And the pro seller was like, oh, I sold everything for $2, $2, $3, and $4. I was like,
let me get this right. So the person sent in new items,
all brand new with tags,
brand
all
new
name
with
brand,
tags, name brand, and you're saying that this person sold them.
The pro seller
told them that they sold them for $2. So
$2,
now
$3, and $4.
So now this person has not really made any money.
No.
Girl, where they do this at?
And so basically the person feels like the pro seller stole their merchandise because they did. If I send you everything brand new with tags, free people, brand new sneakers, never been worn, all brand names. So I can't remember all the brands because when they were talking to me about it, I was like, oh my God. Because I am the one who told them about Flyp, clearly, right? And so now they're coming to me like, what the HELL is going on? And I was like, I have no idea. And then Flyp hasn't even gotten back to them. That is the part that's even more upsetting. Like they have written Flyp several times. Flyp's not responded. The person who said they sold their stuff didn't respond, didn't show where their stuff was sold, nothing. Because on the Flyp app, like as a pro seller, when I sell something, you can see my profile. So you can click like my Poshmark closet, my Mercari, and then you can see your items, right? And then when they sell, you can just go back and check and see what it sold for, and you know what percentage you're getting of that sold price. None of that is on the person. Like the person put their, I'm not going to say which platform. The person put the platform that they sell on, and that person's items had never, ever been listed, ever. Because once you list the item and it sells, you can't delete it. It had never, ever been listed.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Yeah. So I was like,
See,
I'm
people,
so
I
sorry.
agree, Christy. People like that will make it bad for other resellers. And, that's not, that doesn't make Flyp look too well that they aren't responding to the issue either.
They wrote several messages and like, hey, can you help me? Because I guess at first, this person was like, oh, they made a mistake. The app is so new. They were like, the pro seller made a mistake. I reached out to them to fix it. They haven't responded to me. And then Flyp never responded. Hey, can you help me? Whatever the case, I think the person made a mistake. They haven't fixed it. They got no response from the pro seller or Flyp, which I was surprised because I've never had to reach out to support at Flyp. I haven't had a reason to, but I was surprised. Like, it's probably been over a week now. And, Posh is kind of slow, so you get 2 or 3 days. Flyp is newer, so you expect, okay, they have less employees. But still, like, if you write somebody 3 times and you feel like your money or your merchandise has been stolen, yeah, like, how do I explain that to somebody that I referred to the app? Because they're looking at me, of course.
You can't. There's nothing really that you can say except apologize, but then really, is that enough? Because they don't want to hear that. They want to know where their merchandise is.
Right. Or their money. One of the two.
Then, see, that's why sometimes I'm really cautious about telling people certain things. Because if it goes left, then, I'm left looking like Boo-Boo the Fool.
Right. And I don't know any other people who sell on there. Like all of us, we get the merchandise and sell it for someone. This is the only person I know who sent their stuff in. So I was like, I don't even know how it works on that side. I don't know. Like, I was like, oh man. So I don't know.
That's and then really of course, sad, and I hate that happened.
Yes. And then of course, like we did the interview with James, who was fabulous. So, they probably feel like I have some sort of pull and should be able to help them. But I'm like, no, I don't work. I don't work at Flyp. I wish, but I don't know what to do, because again, it is my reputation saying this is great. You should try it. And then every experience is not going to be perfect. Don't get me wrong. But I think they're more, upset because they didn't get a response to their inquiry about what happened. Plus, they're out merchandise. I think it was like 8 items or something. But yeah, free people's not cheap. Like especially new with tags. So I don't know. But on the seller side, I haven't heard anybody like Ashley who signed up to be a pro seller have any difficulties on that side. And again, this is the only person I know who sent stuff in for a pro seller to sell. So but I guess it is true. Like, what do you do? Like, I mean, that crossed my mind as a pro seller, but I was like, well, I'm not going to do that to anybody. So I just kind of put it out of my mind. But it's true. Like, what is the rectification? Because they do have, I don't have my thing in front of me, but they do have like a protection, kind of like Poshmark has a protection thing. Curtsy has a protection thing, but it's not spelled out exactly how the protection works. Of course, it's just general. And then when you can't talk to anybody, you can't even ask questions to be like, hey, how does this work? How can you help me? Because it says there's like a protection insurance or something. I don't have my tablet right here, so I can't read it to you guys. But it does say that to protect the person selling, and in case like the pro seller like damages or loses your stuff or whatever the case. But it doesn't address if the pro seller sells your stuff for $2.
Right, or just flat out keeps your stuff.
Well, I think it covers keeps your stuff. I think it covers that if they never sell it, never put anything in the app, but you still don't know what dollar amount it'll cover. It's very general. It's on a case by case. Okay. I'm sure. Yeah. So, Terry said they need to reach out to them on social media. Usually, response comes. They don't have social media because I suggested that as well, but they don't have a social media account, which I don't blame them, because if I didn't have a business, I wouldn't have one either. So they just reach out to them through the app via email, I guess. I think it's email is how they send it. But yeah, they don't have social media, so I'm not sure. But that is a great idea. That's what I was suggesting as well.
Well, I mean, they do have a Facebook page or...
Yeah, but you have to have a Facebook account to interact with people on Facebook. Yeah. Oh, Christy says, sorry to say they what? Shut up.
Oh, they might have to put Flyp on blast on the IG, so maybe they will respond faster.
Right. And I thought about reaching out myself, but again, like, I don't want to be in the middle of that. So I was like,
right.
And then Terry says, also, I just do not want to get things other resellers do not want to list. And yes, Terry was saying that I guess other people, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Terry, but I believe what Terry said the other day was, it seems that other resellers are just putting their stuff on Flyp, kind of like they were doing with ThredUp. And so that's why she's saying she doesn't want to just get the stuff that other people aren't able to sell. But then that's also hard to kind of differentiate between the regular people who are putting their stuff up.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm already second thinking the whole situation now. Second thinking. I'm already I told y'all I got a late start this morning. I'm not quite here yet. But I'm already, rethinking joining Flyp now, because now I don't know if I'm going to get some resellers stuff, or if I'm going to get like a actual, buyer or seller stuff who, I really would want to sell. But I mean, now that's made it difficult because there's got to be some limits. There's got to be some limits.
Right. But you can see the item, so then you can gauge in your head, is this a brand that sells well for me? Is this a style that sells well for me? Is this the current season, color, the current trend? Because you can see the items. So I think that kind of, you can scroll past all the ones that you're like, this is not going to work in my closet. And the crazy, reselling is so ridiculous, is that something that you can't sell in your closet will fly out of my closet and vice versa. So it's always like, okay, how come you can't? Because there's certain brands that people are like, I can't sell this to save my life. If I put it in my closet, it won't even be there a week. So it's so tricky. Everyone's, setup is a little different. So I think because you can see the item, that helps you kind of gauge. You can see the size, the brand, and the item. So Terry says she had a person that was supposed to send her some high-end stuff, but never got it. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't ship.
That's wild.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I think yeah, Ashley said something similar to that too. She had two people who were supposed to send her stuff who still have not sent her anything. That's so strange. That is so strange.
That is
There's
strange.
your baby.
Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, ma'am. How are you today? Is it St. Patrick's Day today or tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know. 17th. It's the 17th, right? I think it's
Okay.
tomorrow.
I think it's the 17th. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
What are they
um,
talking about on Clubhouse, Terry?
oh,
I've missed
are they
it.
talking about
Oh,
Flyp?
people, I guess the people sending their stuff in like they send it on ThreadUp. I think that's what she's talking about. Like they're just sending their inventory they can't sell to Flyp. That must be what she's talking about. Okay. Because we were talking about
Well,
that earlier.
well, speaking of Clubhouse, I saw an article yesterday talking about Clubhouse is creating an accelerator program for influencers. And this
Okay.
may be something that possibly will be monetized.
Yes. Terry had mentioned that before where I can't remember if she said they would tip or give digital currency. That was like a month
Oh,
ago. Terry and I talked about this. I can't remember exactly, but yes, there is a monetization thing that is going to go on with Clubhouse. I just don't like how you can't repurpose that content. That's too much work to not be able to repurpose that.
let's see, what does it say? It says the program aims to support and equip 20 creators with the resources they need to host good conversations, build their audience, and monetize per Clubhouse. And
Yes.
you have to submit your application before the 31st.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, okay.
31st of
Well,
March.
yes.
Okay, so if y'all want to be an influencer and get on the fast track and want to have opportunity to monetize on Clubhouse, get your application in before March 31st. I don't know where the application is, but I'm sure it's somewhere in the app. I'm sure you can Google it to find it. Because when I wanted to open a club in Clubhouse, I had just Googled it. Then I never fill out the application. So
Mm-mm. Oh, man. But yeah, they are. So I guess now they're doing something different as far as how people um, can join. Maybe they have to. Is that what they're saying? But anyway, they're going to do it where you don't have to do it by a phone number.
oh, I wonder
So
why though.
yeah, I think they're trying to make it easier for people to find each other.
But if you, I
But
mean,
I'm like, let me see
okay,
this. Now you have to wait for the user. Okay, it says so you have to wait for the user to enter a room, listen to what they say, and then decide if you want to follow them. So before that, it was like they need to get an idea of what someone is like just by looking at their Clubhouse profile. So I guess
right.
that's how they have to do stuff now. In contrast to Instagram and TikTok, you can't just scroll through someone's previous Clubhouse chats and see how the conversations are, or as a user participated in, or how many people like listening to them. You have to wait for the user to enter the room, and then you have to get a feel of if you want to be in there or not. But while this whole person who's writing this kills me, it's like, well, of course I'm not on Clubhouse. Okay, well, how you got all this tea, honey? But but it says beside announcing their accelerator program, Clubhouse also shared a few product updates. Users will now be able to share a link to their profiles or clubs
Okay.
and invite new users to the platform via their phone number.
Okay.
So I guess the phone number is used now just for the invite.
Got it.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, so this means Clubhouse will no longer need the access users for access to their phone contacts in order to let them send invites. That was a whole confusing sentence.
Yeah, because you had to put in
And
like
you
you
can
had to
reach out to
upload your
them.
contacts. So I haven't been on here in a while. So I have like 34 notifications that were asking me did I want to let this person into Clubhouse. But because I don't get on anymore, um
Well,
somebody else
now it
let
says,
me in.
yeah, it says users can reach out to um, the company to ask it to delete previously uploaded contacts. And a
Okay.
tool to delete previous uploaded contacts is in the works.
Okay. I think
Okay.
that's a good idea because like you didn't have a
Yep.
choice but to
share your contact.
Exactly. And so once you did that, what else could you do? And then so now they're giving them the option to take that off. And because also too, when I did upload my contacts because whatever. When they got in, that's why I have these 34 notifications. When they signed up with their phone number, because their phone number was in my contacts, it asked me, do you want to let this person into the club? And I could put, yeah, let them in. If somebody else put let them in and I didn't, then it would change. The notification would change to follow or no not yet, thanks, whatever. So I could follow or not follow them. So that also means you could find me, but it's my company, not me. I mean, I guess it's me, but you don't see a picture of me and my name like everybody else. So you can't see their phone number, but say you have somebody's number saved in your phone that you don't even talk to anymore, but for whatever reason it's still saved and you just don't call it. Now your picture shows up, their picture shows. I just was like, oh, that's drama. I was I don't like this. But my name isn't there, my picture isn't there, so no one knows it's me unless you know me now. You know what I'm saying? But, I think it's a good idea to take your phone number out so you're not getting notifications for people you may not want to relink up with.
Well, that's true. I mean, because while I like the concept of Clubhouse, I think it's still in that tweaking stage where they still have to figure a bunch of stuff out.
Always.
And it's going to always be kind of like trial by error. Yes, I know. She's
gotta get that.
At this point, I don't think that they're any closer to doing that. But, for now, they're just going to stay on Apple where they are, and that's their business. That's fine. But, I just think that they're still tweaking and they're still in that growing stage.
They are. And to that point that she's saying, like, she's waiting for the app for Android, only because I own a business, not any other reason, because I don't care about any of this other stuff. I had to commit to getting an Apple device because even yesterday when I told you guys that I was learning that new Amazon feature, it's only available on an Apple device. I was like, then gotta have an Apple device because I would not be able to use it. So I just was like, my business needs Apple products. My personal life needs the Droid because I'm Droid girl for life. Okay.
Oh, me too.
So I have to have these Apple products. And I told my husband the other day, I said, I'm gonna have to end up getting an Apple laptop, which is so disgusting to me, just so I could do other things in my business because you can download the apps apparently to the Apple laptop that I need to do other stuff. I say, oh boy. No, first of all, I don't want to spend $2,000 on a laptop. Laptop I'm using right now is $300. Okay. I have another laptop that's like $500. $2,000 sounds like 4 laptops to me. Okay.
Right. So, exactly. No, ma'am. I'm just not doing that. I'm just sorry. Because
I'm gonna get one. So
while I do need a new laptop, I'm not spending up in the thousands for one.
I'm gonna get one.
I'm just not gonna do it.
And my business is gonna pay for it. So whatever.
Yeah.
Because
my business can't pay for it either.
This new Amazon feature that I want to use, I was like, I don't want to use it for my tablet. I definitely can't use it for my phone. That's too tiny. So I was like, I'm gonna just have to get it. I'm gonna have to get the laptop. I'm just gonna have to do it. Who has a sale? When does Apple ever have a sale, Ashley? Fill me in, because I don't do Apple stuff. So let me know when the sale comes. So like, what's their sale?
I don't even remember a sale. Well, I think every now and then, I mean, and very, very rarely do they have one because normally it hits around a holiday. Now, yes. I don't know about during just all willy-nilly, but during the holidays is probably when you're going to get some price breaks. Unless, you know something that I don't know or.
I need somebody to tell me something I don't know so I can pay like $800 for the $2,500 laptop. That's all I'm trying to say, because even $800 sounds like 2 laptops to me.
And I just need a laptop from maybe let's say $400, because I'm just just not. I just can't. I feel the same way about telephones, though. I'm not paying a huge amount for a telephone. I mean, and Galaxy right now has out several phones that I would love to get, but my price point for a phone is way less than $900,000 for a telephone.
First of all, when they started talking about 1,000, 1,200, 13, I said, I'm not gonna curse on my own YouTube channel. I said, what? That is more than my mortgage. What in the world are y'all talking? And I live in a very nice area. Okay, I'm not gonna give y'all too many details because some of y'all stalkers out here. But my mortgage don't even cost that. And so $1,300.
Let me tell you, I'm not paying for anything that's more than what my rent is because I need to keep a roof over my head. Number one, I'm not paying $1,000 for a phone. I simply refuse to do that. And I tell you, I've had this phone. Let me knock on wood because while I talk about it, it might start to but. But, I tell you, I've had this phone for a while. I do need to upgrade. I already know that. But I just wait till a sale, or I will take almost when they are about to discontinue that phone. I might grab that phone because that phone will last me another 2 to 3 years.
Right. So, or go to the pawn shop. That works too. Yeah. The people pawn their phones and it's a perfectly working phone. Like the phone I have now, my husband and I have the same phone, which never happens. This is the first time forever we've ever had the same phone. But they had a sale. It was buy a phone, get a phone free. Well, the phone was like $800. I was like, dang, that's a lot for a phone. But I was like, it is military grade. Okay. I could drop it in the water. I've run over the phone. So it was $400 a piece, but it was worth it for me because I never have my phone in my hand. It literally is on the floor regularly because it slides out of my hand for whatever reason. Just yesterday, I thought about posting this video, but I didn't. I was in my yard with my daughter the other day. And the reason I didn't post the video was because you could tell too much. Like I was in the front yard so you could see where I live. I was like, no, if I was in the backyard, I would have posted it. So we got the couch pouch just for fun. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's a stupid plastic thing. You're supposed to like catch air in it and then roll it up and sit on it like a C. It's called a couch pouch, whatever. So me and my daughter are outside doing that, whatever, having a good time. But then it's dumb. It doesn't really work. So we both are sitting on it. And every time she moves, I'm rolling. Every time I move, she's rolling. So I was like, look, I got to get up. It's too much, right? So I was like, okay, you be still so I can get up. So I'm trying to get up and wiggle out of this stupid thing. So I get up. But then, of course, I'm getting up. So now the air is moving to the next space. And then, like, she rolled and the couch popped up, grabbed my foot. Girl, I went flying across the driveway. Phone flew out of my hand across the yard. I fell on the cement. We were in the grass. I fell on the cement. I was like, oh my God. I scraped my leg, my arm, my wrist.
Oh my God. I was about to say, well, thank goodness you're all right, but except for a few minor scrapes.
Right.
Oh my God, that would have been hilarious. I would have paid.
It was so funny. I told my husband, I said, babe, go rewind the security camera because you have a security system. So I was like, rewind the security camera. I was like, because I just buzzed my A. Okay. And he was like, what? He was working too. So he was like rewinding it. And I could tell when he found it because boy, he was laughing so loud. I could hear him from outside.
Like, but Derek said, but did you die?
But that is the point because my phone flew way across the thing. Thank God for this military grade phone that still has an outer box on it just to make sure, because that's how ridiculous I am and heavy on my phone. Girl, I was like, if that was a regular phone, it would have been broken. It would have been broken. It hit like,
I mean, I have a decent case on mine too. And yesterday, I dropped this thing like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I think it was Lola. It was like, I'm sick of taking pictures.
Like, Lola done punked you.
Jeez. Right. I was just like, but thank goodness that you weren't seriously hurt.
I wasn't.
And
I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room because my arm was like, it was hurting really bad. And I was like, babe, I might have to
I'm
go. But
sure.
then after I kind of calmed down, it kind of took care of itself. And the funny part is, now granted, I'm not in this zone, but I was watching this comedian and he was saying like, you don't want to fall after a certain age because it's not the same. Like you lay there for a while, like you ain't gonna heal up the same.
It's not the same.
Girl, I had just watched it. Oh no!
I have fallen, and I tell you what the sad part is. This was I fell. I fell like 2 or 3 times before I had surgery. So that in itself was, whoo child. But it is not the same, honey. When I fell, I was like, oh, you know. I mean, you just lay there and you contemplate. How did I get here? How did I fall? How did I get here? How am I gonna get up? Who gonna help me up?
Girl, I was like rolling on the floor, like, oh no, I'm in pain. It was bad.
And let's not even talk about it if you're, older and you have to take a spill, baby. It's like it reverberates through your body, and you're just like your whole body is sore. I mean, you're just sore. So, baby, I know what it's like. Because let me tell you, and I had all that weight on me too. Oh my God. So let me tell you, you definitely lay there and you contemplate how did I get here?
Like I was rolling like a little baby back and forth on the concrete, like, oh.
Well, that's how you have to get up too when you're my age and you weigh that much. You just kind of roll. You just kind of rolling like how. And then looking around to find things to help you get up.
Yes, there was nothing, and I can hear my daughter who was struggling to get out of the couch because she still can't get out. It's a ridiculous thing. She's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you?" Like she's yelling, and then she's laughing at the same time. She can't get out to help me. I was like, "Oh Lord, see, I'm too old to be buying these dumb children things."
Child, when I tell you, I could tell you the rest of that story, but I'm not because it'll probably be in my book, and you're gonna have to.
Oh yeah, because y'all gotta get the book.
But baby, let me tell you, it was an experience, and I was just like, "Oh my Lord, never want to be in that
hairline fracture, Christy." Why is she talking about? Ain't nothing like falling
and getting a hairline fracture, trying to learn how to rock.
Christy.
No.
Christy,
baby, and that hairline, I've had a hairline fracture when I was probably like in the 5th or 6th grade, and I still remember that pain. That pain is like you broke it.
Why? I just want to know, if you haven't learned something at a certain age in life, you just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go.
That's like swimming. I don't know how to swim, but you think I'm trying to learn? At one point, I thought, maybe I'll learn to swim. So that's good exercise. My knees bad, so it won't be bad on my knees. So I thought I would, child, please, I ain't got time. I'll just walk the pool. Look, I'll just walk the pool.
Yeah, because that works too. The resistance that does work. But I can swim. But it's psychological. It's psychological for me because when I was 3, I almost drowned. So now when the water touches my ears, I panic. So I told my husband, I said, I need to do swimming lessons again just to make sure I'm good.
Let me tell you, Derek, I was down there contemplating hard, honey. I was like, how did I get here? What made me fall? Why am I? I went, everything went through my head. How am I get up? Oh Lord, somebody had to find somebody. I'm gonna have to call the fire department. I'm gonna have to do
not the whole fire department. Lord Jesus.
So I went through it all. I mean, it's like everything just raced in my head about how I'm gonna get up off this floor. And for a few days later, I suffered because my whole body was sore. Not to mention, when I fell like this, and
face
right
forward?
on my knee. Yes.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So then here I am rolling myself over, and then just laying there, like looking at the ceiling. Girl, it was a hot mess.
Yes. So I was just, and the funny part is, I was like, I can't believe I watched that comedian the day before, because as I was falling, I was thinking of what that comedian said. I was like, am I at that age where I can't fall anymore? So, oh no, it was too late though. I was headed to the ground.
You're not at that age where you can't fall anymore, honey. I was
Listen,
what? I was around. This
listen.
happened. I could tell you this happened because it was before surgery. So this was like, I was 57. So, honey, I tell you, me falling now at 60 wouldn't be cute, but at least I probably could get up a little better,
Right,
you
right.
know.
And
But
this is what I'm
then,
talking about. See, stop doing stuff for children. Get it out. Why are you on a hoverboard?
yes, and see, that's
We
I
don't
knew
heal
those
the
were
same no more. We're not
no,
10.
no. My healing is not like it was when I was in my 20, nor in my early or in my 30s. I
Listen,
mean, I'm
listen.
60 years old now, so I can't be out here tumbling just cause.
Right, right. My daughter, I got her a electric scooter, right? And it was so fast. Like I thought, okay, she'll electric scooter and I'll walk. But then I got one too, and I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna ride it because I don't want to hurt myself.
Hey, Matt, wait a minute, girl, Derek.
Hey man, how are you today?
I'm
So
sick
it
of
says I was
Derek.
raised with my youngest brother on Thanksgiving and thought my whole
I am sick of Derek. Derek, I'm
he didn't
sick of
even fall down. He was running.
right.
Lord
He
have
talking about
mercy.
running, thought his whole thigh fell off.
The
I'm like,
whole time.
hey,
The
the
whole
whole
time.
thigh, the
Listen.
whole one. He's talking about I'm
Oh my
serious.
goodness, wait. I don't know if I can show this on here because it's somebody else's YouTube video. I don't know how YouTube works, but I saw this YouTube video. I will put
His whole thigh.
I will put it in the description on my Instagram page later today so y'all can watch it. But these two old, they was old. They was like somebody's great grandpa decided to have a race. Baby. My God, it was horrible. I was like, why y'all let these old people race?
Right.
Thinking? Somebody should have stopped them.
Why y'all didn't stop y'all POPL?
Matt has a compliment for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But look at here, baby. It's not the same, honey. It's not the same. So that's why I tippy toe. Be careful and all of that. I don't want. Child, no. Yes. I'm not out here trying to do stunts and act like no.
She said stunts, y'all.
I'm not out here trying to pull all these stunts like them pawpaws and all that. I know where my lane is and I stay there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, apparently my lane is not the couch. I wasn't even doing that in physical. I was like, great.
Well, I'm just glad it wasn't worse because you could have come out with something broken arm, elbow, something. So
if I can figure out how to blur the background, I will post it for y'all to see because I sent it to my sister. We were dying.
Girl, I have got to see it because let me tell you. That I would have paid money to see that because that's just like you can just visualizing you being like,
yes, it was ridiculous,
just up in the air like that.
I don't know how that thing caught my foot because I was like, I'm good
to get this thing.
Don't buy a couch pouch, y'all. Don't do it. Let me show you a picture. I'm about to show you.
Okay, I'm like, I need to see what this looks like.
It's dumb. It's like one of those I see on TV thing. But you have a child. She's like, oh, Mom, I want that. I'm like, sure, whatever. Whatever. She's the only child, so you know how that goes too.
Oh, I definitely know how that goes.
Yes. So I'm pulling it up now. Oh, I wish I could show a video of how you're supposed to fill it. Let me see.
Derek, girl, he's talking about you don't even know your own address.
Yeah, I don't. He ain't lying because he learned that about me the other day. I do not know my own address.
You don't know your own address?
For what? Hey, I'm not inviting nobody to come here. So, nope, I sure don't need to know it. I know how to get home, and none of y'all are invited. I will come to your house. I'll bring the liquor and the food.
I'm invited, guys.
This is my woosah zone. No one's allowed in the woosah zone.
I'm coming to the woosah zone.
No.
Let me come to Florida. Oh my God, I haven't seen those.
Yes. And you run around and fill it with air or something dumb. I don't know if it shows a picture of that. But you're supposed to run and catch the air. It's stupid.
It's a lounge chair.
But first of all, I was out of breath trying to fill it with air. So you see how he's holding it open?
So you have to
And then
run
you
around and catch the air?
Yeah, that's the only way. You're sitting on air.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I almost said something.
Yeah. She's a child. It's fun for her. So I was
Was
like,
she running around catching the air?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
Okay.
Well, as long as she was running and catch, because somebody would have to. Because I was just
did
sitting
run
there
and
turning
catch some.
circles.
I did catch some of it, but no. And it comes in different colors, and you put it in this bag when you're done with it. But yeah, but some kind of way, the end part, like where her feet are, when I got out, it popped back up and caught my foot, and I say, "Oh my God," it was terrible. I was like, "Okay." And that was the end of that. I was on the floor. So, and by the floor, I mean the cement of my driveway.
Right. Baby Jerry said, "You don't even know your own address. Post a video."
But you know what? I might not know it. But let me tell you, it'd be a crazy stalker out here. Yes. I'm like,
somebody would figure it out. Because
there's my doorstep.
Do the Google Zoom, the Google map or whatever it's called.
Yes.
Where you can find. Somebody found my house like that.
I was about to say, I know how to do it.
Somebody found my house and told me that they saw me outside. I was like, stalker money? Yes.
Wait, I'm joking. What?
I was on the phone with them, and they were just on that, whatever it's called, that Google thing, and said, "Oh, I found your house. I see you outside." And I was like, "What?"
First of all, it's a live stream.
Needless to say, we didn't have any more conversations.
No, you didn't. It's a live. I thought it was just like, I don't know.
Well, it pinpoints, if you have an address, you can put that address in and it'll show you where that address is. Now, I thought that's all it did, but I was outside at the time and they told me that I was outside. And I was like, oh, no, ma'am. So needless to say, that conversation was dead.
What's PL?
Matt uses all these.
He does. He's on a higher plane of information.
Right. He uses all these abbreviations. I'll be lost. I'm like, can I get just a book of abbreviations by Matt?
Yeah, by Matt. Exactly.
By Matt, so I can just keep up.
Ooh. Yeah. Derek said they can come over to his house. Make sure that what? I don't know.
Make sure that Will is up to date.
Okay. Your Will.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right, Derek. Because, baby, I was like, what? This is too much. So, baby, what? Block, delete, whatever,
Don't come to my house. I know how to use my weapon. I know how to use it. I don't want to have to use it for anything but fun. I like going to the range. That's for fun. I have it in case I need to use it for not fun, but don't put me in that situation. That's all I'm saying.
You should have asked with that something else in your hand. Well, quiet as kept, child. I had some more, child. I just refer back to. I just refer back to Madea, because Adrian reminded me of that yesterday. So I'll just refer back to Madea and her steel.
But I think everyone should know how to use theirs. They should all have one. You should know how to load it. You should decide if you want a semi-automatic, automatic revolver. Oh, private label. I should have known that, but I didn't. A private label. That's Amazon talk. You know what my husband says to me when I'm talking to him and I'm saying stuff he don't know about? He says, "Stop talking to me in that Disney language." He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Yes. He didn't say Disney language.
Disney language. Okay. It don't matter what topic. It's always the Disney language that we're talking about. Yeah, but private label, you can make your own product for Amazon, which I don't know.
Trying to read that message that Matt has sent in the chat, and earlier.
Oh.
on our private chat.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, you were so confused.
So I was like, "What is he? what is he talking about? What does this mean? So that's why I said I need a handbook of abbreviations by Matt. That's what you call it, abbreviations by Matt.
By Matt at My
dedicated to Rhonda.
Yes, because we were totally reading that message right before we came live, and I was like, "Oh, yes. Rhonda, I think part of this is for you," and she was like, "No, this is for you," and I was like,
"No, this is not for me."
And I was like, "Keepa, remember?" And she was like,
I said, I slept since then. So, but I got it now.
Yes, that was hilarious. Okay, so just to recap, to respect the entrepreneur's time, because time is money, tomorrow on Instagram, make sure you're following Rhonda at the Pink Diva Studios so you can watch Brunch with Diva at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a live chat with another entrepreneur. And then on Thursday, let me not skip my own show. And then tomorrow, also Wednesday at 10:45 a.m., myself and Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up will be doing a What Sold Wednesday. I have sold a ton of stuff, so definitely come and see what is selling right now. Then on Thursday, myself, Rhonda from the Pink Diva Studios, Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up, and Terry from Evolving Always on Instagram, Evolving Always Productions on YouTube. We'll be doing a Jomar unboxing, so come see what you can get in Jomar Box. And then, of course, Rhonda's code is Pink Diva, so you can get a discount on a Jomar Box. And the link is in the description below. And then on Friday, we will be having Libby from Consignment Chats at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be talking about her, how she became a reseller, why she chooses to consign over any other type of reselling, and just getting to know her better and maybe even get some tips for adding consignment to your resale life. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today, and then I will see you tomorrow here. And go ahead. Do we have another show that we missed?
Yes, I just want to put this out here. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I've been laughing too hard, so now I just gotta. But on March 28th at 11 Central Time, 12 Eastern Time, I'll be hosting along with Terry, Evolving Always, a plus size reseller, Posh and Sip, Coffee. Y'all know what it's called. But we'll be hosting that. If you'd like to join that, I have the link already in my bio, and you can go ahead and sign up for free event, of course. But just to sign up so we know what type of prizes, how many prizes and giveaways and things like that we'll be having. So, excuse me, I wanted to mention that it'll be on March 28th. The tickets are available through Eventbrite. Please go to my milkshake and click on the link and join us over there because it's going to be really fun. We're having a few speakers. We have a surprise speaker. We'll be giving away, we'll play games and prizes. That's all you can do on virtually. But it'll be great if you know anyone who's interested in plus size. If they are plus size resellers, please send them my way. And I'd love to get to meet everyone. So that I want to also say that tomorrow on Brunch with Diva, I will be having Brittany All Bossed Up. So she got a busy day tomorrow, honey. She's going to be doing this show and she'll be on Brunch with Diva. If you haven't seen Brunch with Diva, come on over, honey. We have a good time. I try to get to the meat and potatoes of who you are because I'm nosy like that. But other than that, I think that's really all I have right now. Looking forward to tomorrow, Thursday, for that Jomar unboxing.
Yes. I'm putting my other one in the chat. I think I have the time right.
I'm glad that we were on the same page with that. What you doing that? That's good. Because he's working on that now. Look, yeah. I'm glad we was on the same page. We here.
So I didn't put the date in the chat, but it's December 20th.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. So it's called Teachable Moments, and Tina from Splendor Lily Posh hosts them. And this March 20th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the topic is going to be creating a YouTube channel, and I am the featured speaker. I'm still so humbled and so excited and still not sure why I was picked, but I'm so glad she picked me to talk about how to create a YouTube channel. It's just the basics of a YouTube channel creation, how to create your name, how to set it up, what are the pros and the cons, different things like that. I even made a PowerPoint, y'all, okay, because I don't do that, but I made one just for you guys. So you have to DM Tina to get the private Zoom link. And then, because it's a free event, but it is a private event. So you do need the Zoom link to be able to attend the teachable moments. And then she does it all the time. So there is a schedule. So you can go to other ones if there are other topics that you also want to see. I want to say it's twice a month, but don't quote me on that. Just make sure you're following her on Instagram so you can see the updates for all of that. But she does have other speakers. We did cryptocurrency, the last one with the crypto boss queen or something like that. I can't remember her name. And then we also did one on taxes and entrepreneurship. And then I can't remember the very first one, because this will be the fourth one, I believe. So definitely be following her on Instagram so that you can get these invites to these free events to get more information to help out your entrepreneurship life. And then what's up, Cali Reseller? We are just wrapping up. You feel free to put your show in the chat, because I know that you do a show with your boy Lone Star. I want to say Picker, but that might be wrong. But I know it's Lone Star something. So put y'all show here in the chat so we know when you have your show so we can come and watch. And Derek too. Anybody else? Put your show in the chat.
Who has a show today? Does Derek, do you have a show?
I know Brittany has the show tonight at 7 p.m. at Brittany All Bossed Up on YouTube.
Right.
Derek's show I thought was Wednesday and Sunday.
Oh, it's Wednesdays. Okay, Wednesdays.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also DM me. Okay, I've been talking too much because now my throat's doing that thing. DM me your shows, because I am putting together a Google Doc that everybody will have access to from the link in my bio. So you can see what days everybody's show is. It'll just say Wednesday and the time, and then where to find the show. And then that way you're not missing anybody's shows you want to see, because everybody's got something going on. We don't want y'all to miss out.
Right. And I'd like to start, continue to try to support everyone. I know it's hard when everybody has something around the same times, but at least I can drop in and say, hey.
Yeah, so we can support, help you get your watch minutes, your watch time. Oh, real quick, if you're not following Lewis, who was AKA formerly known as Sir Flips a lot, he like Prince, he got two names. But anyway, make sure you're subscribed to his channel on YouTube. He almost has 1,000 subscribers. He's at like 900 and something. So definitely head over. It's Lewis Moore the third or something like that.
Lewis Moore.
Yeah. And just make sure that you subscribe so he gets to his 1,000 so he can be monetized. We're all trying to support each other and get each other there. Plus his show is really good. So watch the show because it's funny. But that's all we have for you today, Slayers. Until next time, tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday at 10:45 a.m. with myself and Brittany doing What Sold Wednesday. And then, of course, the rest of the week at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll talk to you later, Slayers. Bye.